Coming up on the next episode. Good evening, YouTube. Here on this Sunday, it is 8:30 in the evening. Sitting here at the bench, and I've got some things to share with you, I believe. This is the Filament Transformer. You can see it here. It is completely wired. This is the secondary side that goes to the double pole, double throw switch, and that is set to go either 6 or 12 volts, and that is completely wired, and it is ready to just stick into the panel here, which is over here. And also I even got the hole cut for the little tab that makes it go up and down. So that's the power switch. It's also wired. You can see there's a bullet connector on that side and bullet connector going to the primary side of the filament transformer that will provide power. And the other end of this is one of the terminal connectors that go in the terminal block, as well as one from the filament transformer for the neutral, or whatever you want to call it. And that will be ready to go. And these two yellow wires are the for the output. You can see these here. Of course, I'll have to take the nuts off and put them back on, but they're ready to go. That's all I have to do is put that in and connect up the switch and the yellow wires, and it's ready to go. And so that's that. So been happy about that. Got all that done today, or well, most of it today, some of it yesterday. But I haven't. That's not all I got done. Let me show you some more. Now this is the panel for the, as you can see, the DC power supply, fuse, output, on-off switch, power switch, what you want to call it. That's wired in. This will just have a wire coming from this switch here, which I don't know if I mentioned that, but that power switch branches off and goes over to the this has got one of those double pole or double terminals on it, and that branches off, goes over to here, and it will go into this to power this. And so that's how that hooks up. So that's how that'll work, and these two are basically like that on the panel. And anyway, this goes in there, comes out here when you switch the switch on, comes over to here. There's a power loop here, or another terminal here for the wall warts that will provide meter power, and they will hook into here. And out of this one is the only thing left I've got to do as far as the power is concerned, is to hook up a wire to this. I'll solder it to here, and I'll have a spade female on the other end that will connect to the variac. And I've got to come up with the proper size wire, because I really wasn't sure if the one I had left over, which is this one's going to be long enough. It probably will be, but you know, at the same time, I want to be sure. I don't want to have to get this thing all together and then take it all apart again. That wouldn't be very smart. So that's that. Last thing I want to show you on that part of it is the power transformer. It is wired as well. These are the inputs for the primary side of the power transformer. These will go to the variac, and one will go to the neutral side, and the other one will go to the variable side, and that will be providing power to the power transformer. And this is the output side. These are the bullet connectors. The high voltage output here goes to the filter board, which I do not have complete yet, but that'll be one of the next things I do. Get that complete, ready to go. And so once that gets done, that's pretty much going to leave just wiring in the meters, the meter wiring, and that will be just about ready to go, because the meter wiring carry the outputs for the DC power supply. So once they're done, then that's going to be pretty much ready to go. And like I said, the filament transformer is ready to go, and basically I can get that put together if I need to, and get that ready to go. then I can work on the low voltage stuff and get that completed. And once that's all done, this thing will be ready to go. So that's how close I'm getting. It's not that far off. I really want to get the signal tracer sorted out and get that panel cut first for that, because I think it would be much easier. Although I do have to, even if I get it all done, I'm gonna have to get it painted. That's what I want to do, is get it painted and get that done. So that's going to have to be done as well. So panel is, like I say, it's right here. Haven't really done a lot to it because all of my work's been done on the this. This is all low voltage stuff here, so I don't have to worry about any of this. This is the one I just talked about, the filament transformer, and the output for the scope and the tester, the LC tester. So that's what's on that end. So that's kind of a combination, low and high voltage. It's not really high voltage. I keep saying high voltage, but it's line voltage, which, you know, that's a little bit different than high voltage. But so that is that. The other thing I have, and this has to do with my stimulus. This is the Tecson PL880 radio that I bought. It arrived, I believe, Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. I think it was a day early, so it might have been Friday. But like I say, it's a very nice radio. As you can see, there's the time. It is correct. I initially, excuse me, put the battery in and started setting the time, things like that, getting things done like that I need to get done. And once I did that, I listened to it a little bit, checked it out, just to see how it worked. It worked great. And so I just kind of set it aside in my room, thinking, well, I'll get back to it later, because I really hadn't planned on doing much with it right at the moment. But so promptly at 6:30 on Saturday morning, I heard music. And it was one of the stations I listened to, because 106.1 playing rock music, and I'm thinking, okay. It wasn't real loud, but I mean, I could hear it. I thought at first it was the computer. I'm thinking, oh, I must have left something on last night, and for some reason it's come back on. I didn't understand why it would come back on, but it didn't make any sense. So anyway, long story short, I came over here to the bench area, and there on the thing I had sitting where the radio was, I noticed it was lit up, and I'm thinking, well, why is it lit up? And then I realized, oh, the alarm. Yeah, there is an alarm set right there, and I had it on. Silly me. Didn't realize it. Like I say, you just basically press a button and it turns it on. And it was set for 6:30, and so that's what I know it was that. So as you can see now, it's set for 12. Just in case. And that's 12 noon, by the way. So just in case, it won't wake me up. So, but it didn't go off last night, so I know it's not doing anything. But let me turn it on here real quick, just let you listen to it a little bit. See what we're on here. That's our local station, Hum. Of course, that's with the antenna down. Let me, I don't have any stations set. Let's see, I forgot now how you do this. Go up and down. Anyway, it gets all the FM stations. They sound good. The radio itself sounds good too. And I'm going to do more in depth on this, but I just wanted to show you that it did arrive. And like I said, I did get it. So that is a good deal. So I'm happy about that. Let's see, what else happened? Oh, I bought a couple more items. You guys know me. When I get a little jingle in my pocket, it kind of burns a hole in my pocket, and I gotta buy stuff. So what I bought was, I'm gonna flash some pictures up, but you can see this first thing is, I bought another radio. This is a one that was kind of on my list to watch, and it looked kind of unique. I'm thinking, well, you know, it's something you don't see every day. It's a pre-1950 AM/FM radio, and it's a Westinghouse. And I thought, you know, and it really kind of looked nice and unique. And I thought, you know, I'm going to see if I can get it. And I generally, when I do a bid on eBay, I always wait till the last, well, it was 10 seconds this time. and then I put my bid in, and that way, you know, if there's somebody bidding against you, they don't generally have much time to put another bid in unless they're using a bot or something like that. But this, sure enough, 10 seconds left, and I think the bid was at $28. I put in $40.07. That's what I always do. I always add 7 cents to my bid, just in case somebody bids an even number, which in this case they did. Just a few seconds before my bid went in, somebody bid $40 even, and I end up getting it for 7 cents more. So that's pretty good. I like that. So it's supposed to be here. I'm not sure when. I don't have a tracking number on it yet, but that'll be fun to play with. And also, for you dash cam fans, I think I might have mentioned this, that one time I was going to try to buy another dash cam, and I did. And it's a Rexing Basic V1, or V1 Basic, whatever you want to call it. And this is it was on Amazon for $49. And this guy had one brand new in the box, had never been opened, still sealed, for $39. So I basically saved $10 by buying it this way. So I bought that, and that should be here soon, I hope. But anyway, so that's what I got coming in. Like I said, I just wanted something to compare the Rove to. The Rove does good. I think anybody watched the road trip video, that's, like I say, that was 1080p at 30 frames per second. Next time I will try 60 frames per second just to see how it fares, you know, and see how it looks. So that's where I'm at, what I'm doing, everything like that, since I did the Channel Master already, got it done. Now I am going to take that Channel Master apart again. I noticed when I put it back together, there was a little bit of I really don't know what it was, but it's probably something from the bench, some kind of little piece of debris of some kind, and it was in the space there where the dial is. And also the dial's not right. The dial, I had it set perfectly, I thought, and then when I put it all back together, I noticed it's not the same place it was. So I don't know if that needle's moving or what, but maybe I didn't get that in tight enough. I don't know. But I want to get that as close as I can, get it right, and because that's a good radio. I want to make sure it's working just the way it's supposed to. So, all right, I think that's going to do me. I believe you guys should have a good day, and I do appreciate you all watching, and we will see ya.